Let me put it to you this way: Tom Surson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry, Jay, Race, Bernard, LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, GPS, Anklet, The Rapist, Knight, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Blue Boy Boxes, Bidded to Bet for DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, and Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, right? You're the people or the groups that consider yourselves to always be right, the victors of all time. Okay, remember, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Red Robo Knight, you guys are running the trail of the lines of the children that you either took, abused, kidnapped, raped, or whatever. Okay, that's the way your team works. See, but once you kill or destroy something, or a being or a body, you can't really bring that back. Okay, not the true form of it anyway. So, like I said, as you guys work and you run in your mode of philosophy, it's going into your hands, you people's hands anyway, right? It's only going to be those who you favor, or your prison story that you convinced people of there, Bernard, Joe, to work for you, like the Wayne Williamses and the David Koreshes and, the Jim Joneses, the Havens, Gates. So what I say those who are in the military who want a strategy, say, go ahead, give it to them. They Perlita and Dave and Bernard and them, they can never be wrong. So you guys have that group, and then you have the masses that you guys say that is wrong. See, Harry, Joe, when you do your conversion to where everybody's just like you, 1961 Amphibious Man, the Red L Cortez team, and you guys is junk, then what? Because then I'm going to ask the military and police, were they successful before, or did they destroy themselves like the Greeks and the Romans, like the Christians, the Egyptians, so on and so forth, the Spaniards in Spain, right? So hand it over to them, because that group of people haven't seen the white purity, the racist white purity, the all-American country and Western seem not to get the lesson that their ideal and philosophy is a failure, and it can be proven by how they treat and, mutilate and eye poke people who they are opposed to. Harry and them think that they have some great injustice done to them when they were the ones committing the injustice. So put it in their hands. Because if it failed before, it'll fail again, because they'll turn on their own people and destroy themselves, Harry. That's what happens when you adopt an ideal, Harry, and then say, and tell everybody to do it, be Christian, or, Marktown, the Geico Joe, be Christian, and then everybody does it, and then you guys find out that it's wrong, or like atheism or whatever, and then you guys swap back over, and then, Bernard's blue cans of shit. That's what happens when you guys have pictures painted of yourselves thinking you're the greatest beings to ever exist, when it's maybe not the truth at all. So put the fake blue boys and the bitted bats back in power, because if they failed before because of their own organization, they'll fail again. Team All-Star of all white purity, that's not yours. See the damage that you're doing to yourselves? And then what are you going to say, Harry, when they raise you up with your team back up into the air and you fail? Then what? Who is right, who is wrong? Like I said, your 70s protest there, Bernard, because you decided to, and Harry and Joe, Ellery's hump other people's wives or daughters or kids because you're fag, coward, rapists, means that you're a failure. You live in denial. Either way, it's going to show what you guys are willing to do to win. And it's not always the first one to win that is the successor in the world, Harry, Bernard, Joe. So it proves without a doubt, which people you abused, Joe, to get what you wanted. And generally that will be what? First your offspring, and then they repeat the pattern. So you can claim it's all yours, Joe, all you want, because it's already building it, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Robo Knight, and the loudmouth liar, Perlita. But at some point, people are going to get sick of it, and then they're going to know who the top-end group of you are and not want to work for you at all.